There's another bridge you couldn't catch me on, the Manchac Bridge. Now, the Manchac Bridge opened up in 1979. This twin concrete bridge spans the Manchac Swamp, but also connecting Baton Rouge to New Orleans. But if you didn't know, this bridge spans over 22 miles long. Now, I hope you was one of those smart individuals that went and got a fill up before riding on this motherfucker, as there's no exit, so if you run out of gas, you just fucked. I hope you got a reliable vehicle riding down this motherfucker, but for me, count me out. The Manchac Swamp is also a tourist attraction where you can see a lot of wildlife and alligators. Talk about becoming one with nature. Count me out. Like, why would people do that? Now, back in October of 2023, there was a major pileup on the Manchac Bridge. Probably another reason why you wouldn't catch me riding on this motherfucker. Have you ever traveled across the Manchac Bridge? I have some breaking news. So yesterday, the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell stated that the NFL was not replacing Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl halftime show. His statement sparked a whole lot of MAGA fury. Now, in response to this, the Turning Point USA plans to host its own halftime show, dubbed the All-American Halftime Show, to protest Bad Bunny's performance. Now, many people went to the internet and stated that, hey, that's perfectly all right with me, seeing as I will definitely be watching Turning Point USA halftime show instead. Are you with me? Another person said Roger Goodell saying he's not reconsidering Bad Bunny as the halftime show performer, so it's all about bringing in money and not about the fans. There's even been some people stating that they're going to boycott the NFL and state that the American halftime show is going to blow Bad Bunny's ratings right out of the water. But I would like to know y'all thoughts about this situation, especially since he is an American. I see somebody that lost their rabbit ass mind. Now, would you climb a staircase that's hanging off the side of a cliff? I want y'all to meet China's Sky Ladder, or in other words, the world's most dangerous staircase, with over 4,000 steps. With these staircases being on a 90-degree angle, watch out. Now, the height of this is over 4,700 feet above sea level. In other words, one false move, it's a hell of a drop. Now, they say it takes approximately 3 hours to make it up this tall ladder. It's all about your endurance and your willingness to make it to the top. Some even say when the wind blows, the ladder sways like no other. Now, for those that are afraid of heights, they have rest points. But keep in mind, you are still in the sky. And some even say looking down is not recommended because you might get a little woozy. Now, me personally, I wouldn't be able to do it. I'm not willing to meet my maker yet. But hey, would you be willing to climb up these stairs? All I want to know is who was the motherfucker that came up with this idea to sacrifice people? All you need to know is count me out. So the Miami Zoo decided to build an underwater tunnel so you can view alligators and crocodiles. And you gotta be a special type of person to go through one of these tunnels, because if that motherfucker starts to leak, lunch. Like, you see how that crocodile acting? One false move and that situation has become extreme. Is there a weight limit for you to go through this motherfucker? What if the tube leaks? What if it shatters? What if him and his boys decide to come full speed at that tube to try to crack that motherfucker? All I'm gonna say is count me out. Like, I don't understand why people want to risk their lives for something that's not worth it. Willing to meet they maker sooner rather than later. If this the type of adventure you looking for, go ahead and try it out. But remember, count me out. So they thought it was 150 people on that boat. Come to find out, 23 people abandoned ship back on April 23rd. 7 of those people was from the United States. I ain't trying to make you blow a head gasket, but this is what we looking at. The 23 people that decided to abandon ship, one of them is sick already. They claimed that the travelers didn't know that they was exposed to a deadly virus, as they decided to abandon ship in St. Helena, a tiny island in the South Atlantic. Now, they're saying that this virus can lie dormant for up to 8 weeks. Now, Argentina investigators believe they found a couple that is responsible for bringing the virus. But sad to say, the husband and wife are now dead. For those 7 Americans that came back to the United States, they are all in different corners. And unfortunately, we don't know where they at. But the World Health Organization tried to ease people's minds by telling them that this is nowhere near how COVID was. It's nearly not as contagious. People dying from it is contagious. Count me out. So you telling me this is what it's supposed to look like when they decide to close the motherfucking Lincoln Tunnel? Count me out. So not only is the Lincoln Tunnel underneath the Hudson River, but the Hudson River comes inside the tunnel also. Talk about being one with the river? I think not. Count me out. Like you ever heard of maintenance? Now when this motherfucker ain't leaking, it looks like it's a smooth ride through with no traffic if you go in that motherfucker at the right time. This motherfucking tunnel stretches 1.5 miles underneath the Hudson River. You telling me there's no other route to get around this motherfucker? That I literally either have to sit in traffic if they decide to close it, or I have to go through it in the water. And don't let it be a rainy day outside this motherfucker, because you might have a flood warning inside this motherfucker. Hope you got a life jacket or know how to swim. But for me, I'll take the scenic route. Count me out. People done lost their rabbit ass mind for getting on some shit like this. Look at this shit. This right here is called the gyro drop. I don't think I can do some shit like this. Oh, hell no. You better not have had no lunch before getting on this motherfucker. Fuck you! Oh, it kind of looked like the giant drop at Great America without all the slingy shit. I'd be more worried if it get all the way up to the top and get stuck there. Furthermore, I'd be even worried if one of those cables snapped and I went flying somewhere. There's certain things that I will and won't do, and this is one of them. It ain't nothing about heights, it's more about mechanical problems. What goes up must come down. I'm just wondering, would you get on a ride like this? And if you've been on this motherfucker before, let me know in the comments. How does 42,000 people get diagnosed with STDs in Houston last week? That shit on your lip got some shit on its lip. Count me out. At this point, everybody that went to Houston together probably ain't friends no more.
Yeah, I know spring break and all y'all doing Houston. I'm going to tell y'all what the STD rate has been from 2025 to 2026 in case you decided to go out there and hunch. Yeah, that's real. Okay, syphilis has surged all the way up to 79% in the year 2025 leading into 2026. HIV has surged and increased in 17%. Gonorrhea and chlamydia has surged 32%. Ages are from 15 to 24 years old with that. All the hot spots, so they say like the main sources of these STDs are coming from Montrose, downtown, OST, South UST, South Union area. The demographic is black people, Hispanics, whites, ranging from the ages 15 to 35. Yeah, so if you went to Houston for spring break, I hope you didn't hunch nobody out there.
That shit right there should make you want to go get checked out. Like, come on now, just dry humping strangers? And the crazy thing about it, they're saying 40,000 STDs. That could mean anything. You could have the least of the worst or the worst of the worst. Count me out. People was humping everywhere. Humping on cars, humping in bathrooms. It didn't matter. You might as well just call this the last hump. Cause I guaranteed out of them 40,000 motherfuckers that caught something, they ain't gonna wanna hump no more. Wait! Count me out. I've never seen a group of motherfuckers waste so much money in 11 minutes. This is the reason why we're the laughing stocks of the world right now. You know how much money they wasted that could have went to people that's starving? People that's homeless? They didn't even have on the right equipment to go into space. You telling me they went to the edge of it and then turned back around? What a waste. This shit just looked fake to me. But look at this.
Got it? 1, 2, 3, take up space!
Look, shit look like it's AI.
Tamira's in space. It's okay. Let's win up
Wow.
there.
Normally when you hear people finna go to space, they normally finna be up there for a month or so, not 11 minutes. Like, why couldn't that money be used to decrease the egg prices? Like, literally, did Jeff Bezos send his wife to show that nothing was gonna happen? Or he didn't care about her being collateral damage? Nevertheless, the next time y'all decide to send somebody in space, send old Donnie Boy and Elon Musty. Not only does China manufacture all luxury brands, but they said if you need clean clothes, we got you. Watch this.
Do you want to buy laundry pots? Do you want laundry capsule? Do you want laundry beads?
Wow.
One pot costs only 5 cents.
5
You
cents.
can get 20 pots for just $1. You have good quality with better price. 10 years factory in Guangzhou. If you want to be our agent, please contact me for free sample.
My man said 5 cents a pod. 20 pods for $1. $5 to get you 100 pods. Way cheaper than how much it costs here. These manufacturers in China ain't holding back at all. They say if you want it for the low, we got you. You want to put tariffs on everything? We gonna sell to your people anyway. We gonna cut out the middleman. If people haven't realized already, China's gonna win the tariff war. Reason being, they have manufacturing plants that's ran by robots. America, on the other hand, has no manufacturing plants. And honestly, don't look like they coming back anytime soon, if at all. Most people are upset that they have been getting ripped off because stuff is for the low in China, but expensive over here. But as I always say, this is who y'all voted for. So you telling me you punk motherfuckers believe that 100 motherfucking men can beat a motherfucking silverback gorilla? Well, let me start by saying this, you simple-minded motherfuckers. A silverback gorilla can lift almost 4,000 pounds. Some of these motherfucking silverback gorillas stand at the height of 6 foot motherfucking 5, weighing anywhere to almost 500 motherfucking pounds. But you think 100 motherfucking men can beat a motherfucking silverback gorilla? A motherfucking full-grown silverback gorilla strength is 20 times the amount of one human. A motherfucking silverback gorilla arm strength is from 1,300 to 1,700 pounds of motherfucking force. But you motherfuckers think that 100 motherfucking men can beat a motherfucking silverback. With one false swipe, that motherfucker could smack your ass around the motherfucking world. He can shatter your motherfucking skull with one motherfucking swipe. So to all you motherfuckers out there that think 100 motherfucking men can beat a motherfucking silverback, you are motherfucking mistaken.